Welcome to Romero Pictures End of the Night with David Lee Madison.
I think I got something mixed up. Let's try that again. See, this is what happens when we mix shows up. You could have hollered. Let's try this again.
To be an indie means we buck a system that doesn't want us. To be a fringe filmmaker means we don't do it for them. We do it for ourselves. To be an outlaw on the fringe means we'll die before we fail. Be an outlaw.
A little better?
Yeah, proper show.
Well, I mean, again, a half a minute prep time.
Hey, you know what? I got to tell you, by the time that second credit, the right credit sequence rolled, I had forgotten that we'd actually screwed up. So, hopefully everybody else who's paying attention, if anybody's paying attention, wouldn't have noticed either. So good job. Blame Joe. Welcome everybody to this live Sunday night special edition of Romero Pictures Indie Brigade. I am your host, George C. Romero. With me, as always, is my ever faithful producer extraordinaire, Mr. Joe Ridgely.
The fuck up.
You're not supposed to be touching your hair like that during this crisis. You're not supposed to be touching your face. You're not supposed to be doing any of that, so.
Pull it back.
How you doing down there? You doing okay down there with everything going on?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I got plenty of alcohol, so that'll kill something.
Did you read the article today that some doctor in Bulgaria said that if you drink enough hard liquor, it will cure your COVID-19 or prevent you from getting it?
And didn't it kill a number of people? Like in some foreign country, people tried that and they actually died.
I don't know. I didn't read that part. I just read that the whole thing was wrong and it was all bullshit. But some people, I guess, took it seriously. So.
They drank entirely too much. Yeah, Libby, thank you. Take two.
Man, it's crazy days. I went out to get some supplies today. It was like Red Dawn. I was screaming Wolverines at the top of my lungs. at the top of the produce aisle. Wow, we've got some people tuning in. That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I mean, they came here for me, of course, but
everybody comes here for you. And if anybody saw the post, we've actually got we've replaced Joe for David's show the end of the night with his cat, who, when Joe left his microphone unattended, his cat jumped up on his desk, and so now we've got Joe Cat. He's a real hard ass, that Joe Cat.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, I'm getting.
What are you doing? We're gonna have to run that past Joe Cat. I'm not sure if that's acceptable.
So
during a live show.
This Trailer Fest thing kind of blew up on us, man, unexpectedly. We were doing it to get the community involved, and all of a sudden we had a ton of entries.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. For something that I feel like I didn't talk about enough. I think it just goes to show, or shows to go you the support that we have from the Brigade already. This community is becoming such a powerful place. It's becoming such a wonderful group of people who are all really truly interacting with each other. We've got a tremendously high interaction and engagement rate, and I just couldn't be more proud. To see what's happened. What's grown from you trying to convince me to just go onto my dark corner of the internet and cry basically into a webcam. It's become so amazing. We've got a ton of shows now. We've got some blogs. We've got audio only. We're on Avail TV across Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV. We're everywhere. We're spreading faster than the coronavirus.
Yeah.
See, I made a relevant reference. How about that?
It's about time.
So this Trailer Fest thing did blow up. We had a ton of submissions. It was crazy. It was like one day you and I were talking, we were like, I don't know, man, is anybody going to submit? Is anybody going to submit? And then,
well, no, the big thing is, let's be honest. Like the first 3 or 4 weeks, there was like one submission.
yeah,
Then we talked about it on another show or something, and then boom, it was just like, all right.
yeah, it was crazy. And we got all these amazing trailers and a phenomenal panel of judges. And, I think it was actually a pretty tough call. I mean, some of the trailers, they were down to like, one vote to move it up a notch or down a notch. It was crazy, man. It was a lot of fun too. And I think that we saw some really good work up there, and we've got our winners. We've got our top 3 winners. So that's pretty cool to announce. Abram, you're right. It's a positive spread. And look at these comments rolling in. This is great. I know people are probably itching for me to get to the announcement, but I'm just going to take my time here because it's not like you worked all day or anything, Joe. So.
I didn't work a 10-hour shift and then come immediately home driving 90 on 95. And no.
What, were you afraid to go the number on the sign?
I'll tell you a story about that when I was a kid with a Camaro sometime.
Oh, man. Joe Ridgely works a 10-hour day on a Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, and then comes home and gets to deal with my ass. He does not have an easy life.
Wouldn't change a thing. Would not change a thing.
He does not have an easy life. And I love you, Joe, and there's nobody I'd rather be in this shit with. So,
and the feeling is definitely mutual. It is a fun shit show. Before we do this, do you want to touch base maybe a half a second on a certain con going on?
Oh, you mean the DEF CON? The DEF CON 1? The Romero Pictures Indie Brigade DEF CON 1?
That would be the one.
Yeah, well, you said a half a second, so here we go.
Well played.
Stay
Very
tuned,
well played.
everybody. Yeah, boom. Rolling out the info 1/2 second at a time.
Don't make me get Joe Cat.
You tell Joe Cat he could fuck off.
Considering it's a she, and by the way, her name is Sassy. My daughter named her, and it's my daughter's cat.
And your female cat has now been renamed Joe Cat. Romero Pictures Indie Brigade DEF CON 1. Guys, everybody listening, paying attention, everybody who cares, anybody who cares, and anybody who doesn't care, you should, because we're in crazy fucking times right now. And with all of the things being shut down across this entire country and more announcements being made about the restaurant industry being put out of business and the bars being shut down and all of this stuff, there are programs in place that I'm sure will help big industry, and there are programs in place that I'm sure will help some small businesses. But there's a massive group of people being affected that is not getting any attention. And obviously beyond the service industry, I'm seeing there's some programs being put in place for that as well. I don't know how any of that's going to work, if any of it's going to work. Who fucking knows? All I know is there's a huge community of people that is in desperate need of help right now, because if you haven't been paying attention, a lot of these conventions are being canceled. Joe, I don't know if you know that. You don't really pay attention.
No, I don't pay a lick of attention. I'm the one who, I'm sorry.
So conventions are being canceled everywhere. That means that the community of indie artists is being affected. People who go to conventions to sell their movies, to sell their merch, to sell their art. People who go to conventions to appear at conventions. People who go to conventions for all the different reasons. For the business of the conventions, they're being put on hold, they're being canceled, they're being shut down, and all of us who do this for a living are being left with little to no option other than to just go and make posts and jump into groups and do things like that. Well, we have decided to launch the DEF CON 1. This decision came late Friday night, just before the show, which was another fun one to kind of rock Joe's boat about an hour before showtime. And now here we are, DEF CON 1. Not next weekend, but the following weekend, the day after our season 3 premiere. which would be the 27th. Am I getting that right? Our season 3 premiere is on the 27th, correct?
Yep, 27th. And then
and then the 28th and the 29th, Saturday and Sunday, we are planning and going to execute a 2-day online convention. It is going to be a phenomenal experience. It's hopefully the first of its kind. I haven't seen anybody else trying to do this. And what we're doing is we're working extremely hard behind the scenes here to try to figure out how to centralize the efforts and help indie artists sell their stuff in lieu of vendor tables that they can no longer secure. So we're trying to make this huge. We're trying to make this big. If anybody's been wondering what DEF CON 1 is, now you fucking know. So spread the word, tell your friends. If you are an artist, if you have things to sell, if you have art you're trying to push, and this is a way that you make a living and put food on your table and feed your family, you should pay attention because more details are coming. This thing is being built quick, fast, and in a hurry. I am dedicating all of my time to this. A portion of proceeds raised will go to the Veterans Compound Fund. As we all know, the Veterans Compound Fund is a fund dedicated to the formation, the legal formation, the securing of the 501c3 nonprofit classification, and the initial startup costs of the Veterans Compound. You know, if us in the indie world have ever learned one lesson, it's that nobody will ever do anything for us. We have to do it ourselves. You know, as much interest as there is in the Veterans Compound on the big level, which will come through and it will happen, I can't wait around for that. We are working very hard to try to raise some money to get that going. So a portion of any money that we raise for DEF CON 1 will go toward that. The rest of it is dedicated to bring us indie artists together into one community for 2 days and 2 days only, for a lot of fun. We're going to have celebrities for day one. It's going to be an 8-hour live stream. We're going to have celebrities come on. Anybody who becomes a part of it, anybody who buys a ticket will get to have an online chat with those celebrities. Celebrities will be appearing at 30-minute blocks over an 8-hour period. Fans and ticket holders will get 1 minute online, 1 minute live on-screen live chat with those celebrities. During that minute, you can ask them anything you want, as long as it's not douchey or shitty. You get to just talk to them. You'll get a screenshot of them, just like you would get if you went to a real con and stood at their table and got a photo. And you'll get to have a conversation with them. Day two, we're working on hashing out this concept right now. I'm working very hard to put together some panels for day two. We will see what happens there. Nonetheless, it is going to be a 2-day online convention for the indie film and I guess horror and indie community. So stay tuned, pay attention, spread the word, share it, love it, be part of it. And let's make a fucking difference, man. Let's help our community through this time. Instead of sitting around and going, woe is me, I can't sell my shit. Let's figure out a way to do it. Instead of saying, you know, everybody else is getting help, let's help ourselves. Let's do it through DEF CON 1. Let Romero Pictures and let the Indie Brigade be, you know, be right there. Let us be a voice for you and let us help push this thing forward and really make a difference. And if we do this right and we do it the right way, this could be something we do on a very regular basis. So I'm trying to redefine conventions here moving forward, no matter what happens with the COVID-19 and the coronavirus pandemic scare, the world is ending stuff. You know, there's a lot of reasons people can't get to conventions regularly. You know, they might be too far away or it's just too expensive. So, you know, with a little bit of luck, we can pull this off. I know we can do it with the help of the whole brigade, especially if everybody who's active in our community gets involved and helps us spread the word and helps us, you know, help other artists. You know, we can make this something huge and we can make it something that I think will take off, man. And let's do it before some big motherfucking corporation comes along and throws a bunch of money at it and says, hey, this was our idea. If they're going to throw any money at it, they should throw money at making the Indie Brigade's online convention go big so that we all benefit in the whole community. So, you know, get behind it if you love it. If you don't. But I think it's a really cool idea. And I think it's going to be just a massive success. We've got some phenomenal guests lined up already. I'm not going to drop the guest list right now for very obvious reasons, mostly because everybody here knows that I like to keep my secrets and then drop them when the time is right. So, we've got some fucking amazing people lined up for day one, and we've got some phenomenal panels that we're planning for day two. So bear with us. We're doing it by the what is it, flying by the seat of our pants, I guess, on this one. But it's coming from a good place. It's coming from a good place in all of our hearts, and it's coming from a good place with motivation, and it's coming from a good place with wanting to do what we can. I mean, for God's sake, it's an amazing community, and we all do this for a lot of reasons. But we need some help, as a community. Yeah, that's my phone. So,
it's blowing up. See, he's still working on this right now.
This is literally my phone all day long. I usually mute it for these shows, but I forgot. So here we are, and this is what's going on. So DEF CON 1. And now, is there any comments that we need to address? Anything cool being said? Anybody?
Well,
is everybody saying, fuck you, George, you're an idiot?
Well, there was only 2 of those, but I didn't pull those up.
Well, that's because they're both from you.
Everybody's can't wait. Sounds like a blast. Really badass. Our boy Chuck is here.
Chuck Nasty from the Nasty Nation, available on the Romero Pictures Indie Brigade podcast and blog network.
Me and that guy right there.
Love you too, motherfucker.
Wow. And just so everybody knows, as George mentioned, I don't know earlier, that I work, 50 hours a week, no big deal. Then I'm going to be doing this whole weekend thing. I'm going to be doing the camera and everything. So Lance, send me a case of those freaking energy drinks that you're talking about all the time.
Oh, I'm glad you got to a point. I was about to pull up some sad violin music to play while you talk.
You make Joe Cat a guest.
Joe Cat's going to produce the whole thing. As soon as Joe Ridgely goes fetal from the pressure, David, Joe Cat's going to step up, and he's really going to shine.
Oh man, we've got kind of a little steady audience going here, and they came here for one thing, and I'm assuming most of these people are participants in the Trailer Fest. So
I hope so, and if you're not, I'm glad you came to check it out. Let's see. Joe, shelves empty, no monsters.
Oh no.
You're fucked.
Sam, that is no bueno. Okay, not the monsters, the other thing, the orange creamsicle knight looking head thing. Yeah, I mean, Lance posted a freaking can of something every day before he goes. I mean, I swear to God, that guy's heart's going to explode.
It is, and we can't have that. Hey, James Bett Jr. just commented. He said, "I wish I had heard of it earlier. I would have entered." James, here's the thing: it's not a one-time only deal, man. We're going to be doing this. Our goal is to do this every 3 months. We want the Trailer Fest to be an ongoing thing, just like we want DEF CON 1 to be an ongoing thing. Everything we're doing, we're trying to do for the long term of the community. We're not trying to just go and do little quick one-offs or anything like that. We're trying to build something sustainable here because it's something we all believe in. So this is not the last Trailer Fest. In fact, it is the first Trailer Fest, and one that we were planning on maybe having 5 or 6 people and using it to work out all the bugs, but instead we had a massive response, and now we're still trying to work out all the bugs. So I would look for another Trailer Fest announcement coming up here probably pretty soon, so you will have a shot. Chris Lott, what's up? I'm glad you're here tonight, man. Chris is a phenomenal composer, and he's brand new to the Brigade. So if you haven't had a chance to interact with him or talk with him yet, say hi to Chris. He's phenomenally talented. He's been composing for, I think, 16 years, if I remember correctly. I've known him for a long time. He's tremendously talented. And if you're looking for collaboration, there you go. Chris is brand new. Welcome him in and show him what the Brigade is all about. This is really cool. This is the kind of stuff the community needs, James. Brett, you're right. We can't have Lance dying. That's no good.
Yeah, no bueno.
Yeah. All right. So, without any further,
I'm feeling naked. Hold on. Yeah, no, too late. Nah, never mind.
I wore my "If I Die, Film It" shirt out when I went on my supply run, and so now it's in the clean room. It is being decontaminated, maybe burned. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do in these trying times.
You got toilet paper though, right?
Wow, really? You can't even go like 12 minutes without yawning? Would you work all day or something? God damn it, Joe. Fuck you.
Did we mention that we're also audio only on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, TuneIn, Radio Public, and Breaker? I usually say that a whole lot faster. And by the way, like and subscribe to our Facebook, YouTube, and the other crap, please.
Instagram, Twitter, please go and like and subscribe. We have focused most of our efforts on the Facebook community, and we believe that we need to expand that. We believe that we need to sort of find a cohesive sort of action across all those platforms. We realize that we're light on content across those platforms. We are working on putting out some micro content that will come out on Instagram. We will be putting up some mini content. I guess micro would be Instagram. Mini would be more like the little tiny 5-minute episodes and stuff on our Facebook and things like that. So we're working on it. We're going to get it out. We are a small group of people. So we're doing the best that we can. The DEF CON 1 has also kind of jumped right up into, yeah, that's right, CW, fucking Joe. Jesus. So the DEF CON 1 has taken the top priority slot because, for obvious reasons.
That's funny, David. Sorry.
So, So there you go. David Madison, host of Romero Pictures Indie Brigade, The End of the Night. David Madison's show comes on at 11 o'clock Friday nights, the night that we do our live shows, Joe. And David's show is brand new into the mix as well. He's just finished episode 2. And he's coming back with us on our season 3 opener with one hell of an episode. So I'm not sure if he announced it yet. So I'm gonna direct everybody to the Indie Brigade page and David Madison on Facebook to stay tuned and find out what's going on.
Damn it! He sent us that plug also, and I didn't. Damn it,
David. I'm sorry. Joe is so terrible. You should have sent it to Joe Cat, and I'm sure it would have gotten right down the ladder to Joe. So.
Fucking meow.
Joe Ronavirus. I love our people, man. I fucking love our people. We are awesome. Everybody in the brigade is just amazing.
No, he wasn't the one who said that originally.
Who did?
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Hey. She's one of the newest to have our Indie Brigade banner on her profile picture. If you are in the Indie Brigade, if you are a fan of the Indie Brigade and you do not have the profile photo, whatever the hell they call that thing, badge or whatever it is, go get it now. You can find a link on the Indie Brigade Facebook page. We will pin, there's a post with it somewhere. We'll pin it, but you don't need it. You just go to your little profile photo and you click add frame, and then you just search for Indie Brigade and you'll see it. It pops up.
And the only reason he's not mentioning your name is because he doesn't know how to pronounce it. Otherwise,
I would say Nelly.
Nelly?
I would guess it's Nelly.
Let's see if she... Nelly? I have no idea if that's incorrect. Noelle is what I would think, but...
Yeah, but you're Italian. You pronounce every letter.
Robert Federal. See you, man.
See you, buddy. All right. Okay, so here we go. You want to do this?
Yeah.
Everybody's scared of Joe Cat, David. All right. So should we say that we're going to do the Trailer Fest announcement again and then just go off topic again and wait for a while? And what do you want to do? How do you want to do this?
I have Ajita.
Of course you do. All right, Trailer Fest.
Oh,
Everybody.
wait a minute.
Noelle. All right.
Thank you, Noelle.
There you go.
We were both completely freaking off.
Well, yeah. But hey, at least we were both wrong.
I know, but I totally dig that. That's awesome.
It is pretty cool. Okay, so Trailer Fest winners.
Starting with
Number 3. I don't remember what order I wrote them down in.
what the? Okay, he just dropped off completely. That wasn't cool. Hey guys, how are you? The hell was that?
I have no idea. I clicked private chat and it booted me out of everything.
It's not one of the booths that you put a quarter in and the door opens.
All right. So as we've proven that we're very good at name pronunciation, we'll start with number 3. Number 3 was Savage Vengeance, submitted by Jake Zelch Smith. This was a phenomenal trailer. I thought it was great. And the film features Tamara Glynn, who actually has been on the Indie Brigade show before. So everybody take a look for that on the internet.
Say it one more time, please.
What?
Say it one more time, please.
Savage Vengeance by Jake Zelch Smith. I believe that's correct pronunciation, but what the hell do I know? I completely butchered Noelle's name. So in second place, we've got Dylan's New Nightmare, submitted by Cecil Laird. Cecil, I'm sorry if you pronounce it Cecil. Everybody's got cool names. I'm just not good with them. So again, that is Cecil or Cecil Laird with Dylan's New Nightmare, came in second place. And in first place
Do you just want me to play it, or do you want to say it? How do you want to work that?
Well, I think I should say it and then you should play it. I mean, that's how
that's fine.
So in first place, I'm thinking maybe we should talk some more about, what it's like to go grocery shopping in these times.
There's no toilet paper, apparently.
There's none anywhere. There's no Lysol. There's no nothing. I mean, dude, even the canned vegetable aisle was cleaned out. Like, they were out of powdered milk. Like, who the hell buys powdered milk in the first place? And now there's no powdered milk because we're all gonna just do rails of powdered milk. We're gonna be quarantined and just doing lines of powdered milk. I don't know what the hell's going on.
But I do have to say, you have to follow Libby McDermott. She is growing her own toilet paper.
That's true. And selling it.
You saw that, right? That was funny as hell.
I did. So in first place here at the Romero Pictures Indie Brigade, first quarterly trailer festival, online trailer festival for trailers. We have The Last Blockbuster, submitted by Brian Rosenthal.
Well,
now, folks, this was a tough call for the judges. Apparently, this was a close one, but Brian did come in and take first place among our judges with this one. So go ahead, Joe, play the trailer.
Oh, now I just want to see if no, never mind.
Excuse me, my VCR is jamming. Can you help me?
I'm sorry, ma'am. We don't repair these here.
Oh, that's all right.
Not bad, Daniel, but I think you missed a few great opportunities there. Don't you?
Oh, like what?
Well, for starters, did you know Viking Video now offers DVD rentals?
What's a DVD?
DVD is Hollywood's newest and most exciting home video format yet. No more tapes to rewind and no more broken VCRs.
I guess I messed up, huh?
Hey, don't sweat it. It's not like it's the end of the world.
It's the end of the world.
Excuse me, do you work here, sir?
Hey, man, you got any signal? Hey!
I fucking hate retail. Yeah, in your application, you checked off yes for overtime, right?
Boom. I think that trailer's fun as hell.
I agree completely. And apparently the panel of judges did. I mean, when we tell you it was off by, it was ridiculous that how close it was.
I know, it was crazy. I just realized that my wife is watching. Hello, Rebecca, my beautiful wife. I sure do love you.
Oh, she said she wants canned peas.
You know my feelings about, oh, you know what? Why she got to bring her fight into this? Like, this isn't a place for, like, you know, hate and anger against canned peas. That's some bullshit. Congratulations to Brian Rosenthal for winning the Romero Pictures Indie Brigade First Trailer Fest. We've got some cool prizes. I think my favorite one for the first place is actually something that I'm actually going to hand make in my wood shop. For anybody who's ever worked on a movie set, you've seen these wooden front boxes that camera departments have on their tripods, to hold all your little camera stuff and everything. I make these custom. I make a bunch of these pretty custom, and I make pretty nice ones. And so Brian Rosenthal has just won one of those, along with all the other stuff that everybody won. I don't know. I don't remember what that is, though. So I've got to go kind of like look at the rules and figure it out.
You mean the ones you created and...
Shut up, Joe. Wow, you listened. You get mentor sessions, you get all kinds of stuff. You get cool shit. So congratulations to everybody. We will be making a post, and we'll put all those other details that we're currently forgetting right now in that post on our Facebook page. So congratulations to all the winners, and congratulations to the last blockbuster.
And seriously, for those that didn't win, please don't get discouraged. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again. It's
so damn close. That's the really difficult thing, man.
It's not gonna be like soccer games where everybody always wins, but it's gonna be.
Wait a minute. I still want my participation trophy. Damn it!
No, Joe, I burned your participation trophy in the fire, and I cooked food over it, and then I ate that food, and it tasted so good because it tasted like validation, basically. So there you go, everybody. That's the big news. We'll be doing another one soon. A lot of our friends, a lot of our dear close friends and dear close brigade members submitted trailers. Please do not be discouraged. Like Joe said, we have a very very diverse panel of judges, and everybody liked what they liked for their own reasons. And we have a whole system that we use, a whole thing through Film Freeway, so it's completely non-biased, and it's just how the numbers came out. So if you didn't win this time and you feel like resubmitting next time, please do. Odds are you will. You know what I mean? We'll get there, and just keep submitting, keep spreading the word, keep talking about Trailer Fest, and don't forget DEF CON 1 coming March 28th and 29th. Right after our season 3 premiere on March 27th.
Yeah, I know. For the first few times I was voting for Gumby, and then I determined it was an online ad. So I'm kidding. I was trying to lighten the Fuck you, George.
You, Joe. God damn it. I swear to God, I'm going to get off of here and I'm just going to go punch the wall and stuff and call it Joe. I'm not a wall puncher. I've never been a wall puncher. Anyway, that's it. We don't have much else to talk about. We're just hanging out.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper, yeah.
2-ply.
Lysol.
Not that sandpaper shit. That 1-ply stuff. That
stuff's terrible. Did you see Terry Gerald, Drone Jesus, with the Romero Pictures Indie Brigade drone cab? Did you see he posted about he's got the forever rolls of Charmin. He's good, man. Terry's set. You know, and of course Drone Jesus is set. Like he just probably snaps his Drone Jesus fingers and everything that he needs just appears.
Yeah. All right. On that note, we're gonna say this. We got to talk about it one more time, man, because this is gonna be.
It's gonna be huge. Romero Pictures, DEFCON 1, no contact, no mask, no filters. 2020, March 28th and 29th, 2020. 2 weeks away, just under 2 weeks away. 2 days, 8-hour live streaming sessions with some of our favorite folks. Some tremendous guests. It's some great panels. It's going to be fun, and again, it's all designed to help the community. We got to get the word out. We got to help each other. We gotta help each other survive through this stuff because nobody's going to do it for us. You know, so be a part. Spread the word. Help us get this thing off the ground. Help us make it a success, and help us earn some money for some artists, and help us earn some money to help some vets. You know, like it's all for good shit, man. It's all for love, right?
Absolutely. And the people coming on, those who buy into it and participate, you're literally getting 60 seconds with that celebrity to ask them like a reasonable question or talk to them for 60 seconds.
That's right.
One-on-one, and then get a screenshot with them. And I think it's pretty damn cool.
Well, yeah, and what's going to be super cool too is a lot of the people coming on, they've got their own projects and their own stuff that they're pushing, that they're selling, that they are out there, you know, doing to make a living. So, you know, it'll be an absolutely phenomenal chance to be one-on-one, and we're going to do it in a really small, awesome community environment, and it's going to be a lot of fun, man.
No background noise, undivided attention.
Right?
How cool is that? Undivided attention.
Like you can do it from your couch at home. Like you don't have to travel to another state. You don't have to go to a hotel room. You don't have to do anything. You just have to. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and tell you this. Well, I kind of. You just have to. You get something very cool that you get to like keep too, and that's basically your price of admission. So. You know, it's going to be good times. It's going to be good stuff. It's going to help a lot of people. So help us help people, and stay tuned for all the announcements. Stay tuned for all the details. They will be coming fast. They'll be coming daily, as a matter of fact, starting probably tomorrow. This is something that was born Friday night, just before our show, and we are bringing it to a full life cycle in less than 2 weeks. So everything is... everything's going fast, so stay tuned. Always a step Mar as what?
I don't know, but I'm getting a little butthurt that he never mentions my name along with that.
So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be cool. You guys get pumped, stay pumped, be part of it, get involved, be in the conversation, be an artist, create. Don't let this shit get you down. Dean says ahead, always a step ahead and always innovating. Thank you, Dean. I love you, brother. I hope you had a good ride out there in LA today. I think I saw that today, that was the day.
Yeah, I'm freaking jealous. I don't know if that was today or yesterday, but
I think it was both days actually. And I'm fucking
bike and freaking ride, man.
That's right. There you go. Dean mentioned you. Blame Joe.
And I'm just gonna start saying fucking cat.
See, there you go. Anyway, so that's about it. Just be in the conversation, have a voice, be heard, be punk rock. and be part of it and stay, you know, stay indie, stay punk, and stay true, you know, and let's fucking get through this shit together.
On that note, bye-bye. End it. Wait, that way.
All right, everybody. Are you ready to hit the button this time?
I'm ready to hit the button this time.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for paying attention. Just real quick, Ryan, I can't give you any hints right now because I'm dropping the whole list in the next 48 hours. So, but we already have actually 9 folks lined up. So we're cranking along.
Yeah,
Ron, we're working on the best way to do that. Again, that will be stuff that we roll out here in the next couple of days. We're not talking a bank breaker, man. We're talking about, you know, very reasonable amount of money. We're not trying. This is not a cash grab. Nobody's trying to get rich. We are just simply trying to help.
I'm trying to afford to get a haircut. No, I'm kidding.
I got clippers, man. I can give you a haircut, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at that. Give me one of these. Yeah. Tell you what, we're going to do a competition one day. If we raise enough money, I'm going to go down to Florida and shave your head against your will.
Talking this one, right?
Yeah. Well, I hope there's no hair on any other heads. That would be weird.
Oh, yeah. No.
All right.
I have a landscape since I got that procedure. But
all right, everybody. Are you ready, Joe? All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Stay tuned, stay focused, keep creating, stay punk, and stay indie. Until next time, fuck off.
For now.
To be an indie means we buck a system that doesn't want us. To be a fringe filmmaker means we don't do it for them. We do it for ourselves. To be an outlaw on the fringe means we'll die before we fail. Be an outlaw.